If you noticed this morning, there was a slight manipulation diverting my course. That has to be looked at. Had to cancel the optometry appointment. I'm just too sick. I have no idea what happened. And when I went to bed, I was feeling good, but I was only eating rice and that light stuff, and then I ate something. It probably might have made me sick. I don't know. Yeah. I got new cables coming today, so everything should work. Okay, they released her. Okay, cool. No, what's her name? Cleona Ward, the Irish immigrant, who've been here for like ever. That was novel. Yeah, they got the federal judge to reverse the charges. Right. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. They expunged her charges at the state level, but not federal for some reason. So they changed it. Yeah, people don't live perfect lives sometimes. Yeah, well, one thing is again getting the word out is important, but it's also important to know when not to get the word out, right? When to hold back a little bit. Now they're going to say you haven't appeared, you haven't talked to us, but there's a lot of traps being set up, and again, you should kind of regroup so those traps aren't as effective. Thank you, Larry. Well, you might be right about something, but it doesn't mean that it's going to work. You know what I mean? Right. Former Mexican security chief convicted of aiding cartels now faces new case in Florida. Secretary of Public Safety. Oh, they in sent you? I'm saying he invested in Florida with illicit funds. I think they're in absentia, but it doesn't say that. Ugh. No, Brooklyn. Oh, he is. He is in jail. No, they got a bunch of stuff on it. Yeah. No, I'm trying to lay down. It's just I can't even lay down during the day when I'm sick because I feel so sick sometimes. But it's subsiding a little bit. Right. I'm still sick. So I'll be broadcasting that a lot more here shortly. What was the manipulation? Okay, so I was heading heterosexual, and you saw it took a beeline. Right, it wasn't just one. I waited a few posts, right, before I would on a search before I would go the other way. Right, makes sense. Not a beeline, a divergence. Right, that didn't make sense. Right. I couldn't recreate it after the first time, so I don't know. Right. I got to sleep pretty early, but then I got sick. I ate some cheese on like a muffin. I just got to keep that food away from me. Anything that was here before, I got to keep it away. Right. All right. I noticed they were blocking me from ordering yesterday, so a lot of my stuff's coming later than it would normally would have. Right. Thanks. And one of the things I had to order from Walmart because they kept messing with my order on Amazon. I might be getting better because I took. I it's just weird. They get in the middle of my regimen. I took. I don't remember what it was called. It's like Mylox or Mylanta or something, and then I started getting better. No, I'm like close. It releases really a lot, like more than it used to, but then it gets all screwed up again. Right? Like I get sick starting at 4 in the morning, and then like at 8 at night, I feel okay, and then it starts all over again. Now that's the time that allergens start going, so I'm not sure. I try to keep it cool and dry in here, but I may have turned the dehumidifier off at a certain point. It may have gotten a little bit. I don't even know why it's so wet in here. I have no idea. I mean, it's not real wet, but I try to keep it down around 40. Right. And like I couldn't sleep in my air bed. I had to go to the other bed. It was weird. Right. But then when I got my other bed, I felt comfortable. Well, I don't know. Right. So yeah, I don't know where my other cables are for the audio. I guess I gotta charge up this speaker. Maybe. No, I don't know what's going on. I'm so sick. Ugh. Was it USB-C chargeable or? Well, speaker I have is USB micro, and let's see if they have USB-C. You know what it might be? It might be when I'm laying on, like where my head sits. Right. It might be. Again, they're willing up shit. I can see it. Which one's USB-C? Which one is this?
Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes from now.
Okay, so I'm making this video in the bathroom because okay, the acoustics are great. And what I'm doing is, so I'm making.
Trying to find. There's charging ports, a micro. So let's see. Unless it's an old thing. It actually said that it was USB-C, but showing up. Now they're willing up certain things, which means they probably have listening some capability. Right. That's pretty cool. I don't like what it looks like, but it's it's a lot cheaper than the black one. Right. And I didn't sell because I got fishing rods on there. People don't eat fish, right? This one's definitely USB-C. Mm-mm. You have to. No, they have to be stopped. They can't just stalk people.
2 men at the Volusia County Jail are waiting extradition to North Carolina after 2 missing teenage girls were found in Daytona Beach. The parents of the 14 and 15-year-olds say the girls left a note Saturday night saying they were leaving with some, quote, guys they met. Neither had their phone with them, but they were later found. 18-year-old Erickson Ulo Flores and 22-year-old Edwin Cardenas were arrested in Daytona Beach on kidnapping charges.
Yeah, that is. Right. Let's see here. Does the Oots Angle 3 have a USB-C charging port? No, it's micro. Yeah, the AI said it was a C. Right. That's the one I have. I thought it was maybe an upgrade. I need it. Like I'm being blocked right now from charging up my speaker. I have to get through that. So the coming events, that Book of Mormon being broadcasted. We'll stay peaceful, praise God, and all.